Hey guys, it's Fancy, and you're watching the Good Wives Network. Welcome, everyone. Oh, I guess I should share it out. I should probably share it out. Share it out. I should probably share it out to everyone. Hey guys. It's Mac, and she's here.
We have the same emblem. We have the same profile pic.
I know, it's so great. Naomi has one too.
We got some stuff going on today.
You like my shirt?
I do. Oh, I really like it. Yeah.
It's Crows Before Bros. Support your local schmurder.
That.
Oh my god. Okay.
Whoa. Creepy.
I'm gonna tell you what. Please tag Ashley Baby in this.
Yeah.
I am very, very, very proud of what she has done.
Yeah, for real.
What she caught something so simple.
Hey, Sam.
But to tell you the truth, we never got to see that until the FOIA came out. So we didn't have these messages like that. All we had was little pieces.
Because people are bogarting them, so it's hard to get the truth out when people don't want to, But anyhow.
So we didn't have, all we had was pieces of what the documentary would tell us.
Good evening, Misty.
Okay, and so we asked about these messages, these Facebook messages, because there are yes, Marty. Oh, I just love her to death. I absolutely love her to death. And I'm going to play her little video here in a second because this is all her. I mean, I've got things to back it up, and I'm really excited about this because it proves everything I've ever said about all of it. Allegedly, in my opinion, for educational purposes only.
Ashley Baby. We're going to write a song about her, dude.
Let me see if I can put it up first because this is explosive and she did it all. And I was going to, I was doing all this stuff and I was like, you know what? No, I'm just going to put it up for her because man, oh man. So let me see if I can do this.
Hey, Jess.
How do I, okay, exactly. So I think it's in an enhance. Okay, and then it's background, right?
100%, Jess. I agree.
But I don't think it'll let me play that's not going to let me play a video. Let's see. No. Oh, come on. How do I do it? I'm trying, I promise.
Okay.
Let's go to effects. Let me go to effects. And let's see if I can go to my favorites. Add effects to play. Oh, come on. You're scared.
Yeah, coming down the chimney with the truth.
Okay, her green screen. Let me see. Is there one with a video? Is there one with a video? Is it a video? No, hold on. I need a video.
Syllabus.
I need one that's a video. I can't find the video one. Okay, I have a different way to do this. I don't want to do it.
Change a couple things around, I've noticed.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. So just I'm getting out of this. Hold on. Close that. No. Oh, now I'm sitting here like a dingbat.
I agree.
Swear to God. I don't want that. Oh, maybe it's because I did a background. Hold on. It's this background dumb thing. Sorry, guys. This was supposed to be more, there. Yeah. More this.
It's been a day. It's been a day. It's been a long day.
It's been a very long day, and I thank her for all of this. Let me get it up here if I can find it. I do. I have it up, and I will turn it around, and you guys can watch it. This is all her. I am so proud of the work she has done. And hold on. Let me go back to it. Go back down. Hold on. Go down.
I've always said
no.
Miss Rose is not a rug addict. Can't go to John's.
No. Stop it. All right. Hold on. Let me get back down to it. The next one down. No. No. Where I wanted you to go. Sorry, guys. I know you just saw my floors and shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm looking for the... Oh, here it is. Okay. This is the one I wanted. Let me put it on this one. All right. Now, I'm going to pause it right
Hello, Bojinja. Hey, when you get a
And
chance.
mods, please be watching the chat, please, because yeah, well,
No,
you all
it'll be
know.
all. It's all right, dude. I'm not.
Okay, hold on.
They don't matter, these people. So, not our supporters. The people.
I just don't want to get. I don't want them reporting it. So please
No.
just keep on just making sure
Yeah.
to boot them. Just boot.
Yeah.
I don't even care tonight. Just boot. I
Yeah.
do not even care if they're even a little bit disrespectful. Just whatever. Mute them first. Boot them right after. I'm serious
whatever.
with you.
Yeah.
Yep. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. It's all right. All right. So this is Ashley, baby. And if you can see it here, it says GRB
good.
real messages versus what the documentary showed. Okay. So this up here is the actual physical message in Facebook that Gypsy sent to Aleah, the young lady whose mother
Aleah
lived
is
across the street.
the neighbor girl, right?
Right.
Okay.
She lives across the street. Her mother lived across the street. Aleah did not live there anymore, but her mother Amy did. And David knows who Amy and Aleah are, and they all acted like they didn't know anything about each other. He also knew who, when he kept saying the black lady down the street. Well, no, he knows who that woman is. Like, this is such a con. And this is proving it right here. Because here's something that's really important. You see how this is all together as one letter right here? Let's just watch and see what Ashley has to say.
Gypsy was not allowed to date boys. She was allowed to have friends.
Allowed to have friends.
But boyfriends was completely out of the question. She immediately jumped into how they were planning on getting married and how they were going to get married in a gazebo in the snow.
I just want to point out that when Gypsy starts telling Aleah, her and Nick want to have a gazebo in the snow wedding, she starts talking about the names they're going to give their kids, Nick or Gabriella or something. Then it comes down here. Anyways, my health has been stable. They found out I have a chromosome deletion. That's what all my medical issues are. I'm a fighter. She goes on to tell all about how
Tap, 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 tap. Please, guys, tap.
They freaking never show any of this. Don't show anything that goes against her narrative. She plays like she had no idea she had that chromosome deletion. And somehow it wasn't seen in her medical records by her damn attorney. Just conveniently didn't see the deletion, but saw all the hundreds of pages and documents of schmubbies. And it's just pretty crazy how the micro deletion gets buried until she can't deny it anymore. And then she's like, oh yeah, I'm one of the 75% that don't have no effects. Girl, if you didn't have any effects, you wouldn't have been trying to bury these damn messages. Burying the diagnosis, ma'am. Didn't you post blaming your dad for your microdeletion when you got diagnosed? I think you did, Miss Rose. I don't know, but this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. Miss Rose.
Love interest.
Okay, so now I can do one thing that I knew I can do behind me, and I'll show you how much deeper this even goes. So let me do this. Let me do a background, and then is this it? Is this the one? It is.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
appreciate it.
Can you see it? Okay, here. All right, so you guys can see that, right?
Can't see some of the edges of it, but
Okay, so let me go down here. Let me go down here, and I'll pull it up in my documents here, and I'll read it to you guys.
can't see
Okay.
comments at all.
Okay, so here we go.
Can see
This
the
is
flowers.
a document from Aaron Lee Carr and Allison from HBO to Rod and Christy about the medical records. I'm going to take you guys through a little story tonight, because you're going to see how this all connects in just a few minutes. Because when I told you it was all a distraction, and I told you that all of these people were connected, I really meant that shit. I will say it with my chest. I meant that. And you can quote me saying it again, allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment and educational purposes only. Now let me see. Please open. My computer tonight's being rather slow. I'm sorry, guys.
It's being very slow.
Which is really weird because it's not even bogged down or anything. Okay, here it goes. Hey. So, guys, keep tapping, sharing.
Hello,
Please
hello
share the
to the
live
peeps
out.
that are coming
Mac,
in.
did you
I
hit the
cannot
copy
see-
link and share it out to everybody? Did you?
I can't see the comments, but hello to everybody coming in. I can't see my board. I can't see. Everything is white. I can't do anything.
Okay. Just give me a second. All
Yeah.
right, so you guys can see it here. And the main things that you're going to look at right here. Do you see the name Dr. Steele here? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see him?
Mm-hmm.
You guys can see that, right? You can also see that he said that he called social services. We have found nothing to back that statement. Okay, so this is their letter to them now, and it's hiding down here, right here, Aaron and Allison, and they're talking about how they're going to see Gypsy in a month. Okay, all right. So now you've seen it. Now I'm going to read it to you, so that way you guys can see again. Let me take it off of effects. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to get out of here.
What game do you remember from your childhood? Why is it asking me questions?
There. No. I'm sorry. It's probably me.
Keyboard.
I don't know. I know. I can't get it turned around. It's being weird. It's being weird. Just give me a second. Flip the camera.
There you go.
Sorry, guys.
Does your name have meaning? What is it?
What is
asking
this
me
doing?
these
What is this thing
questions for?
doing? Oh, it's just telling us to discuss this with our
Did you
viewers?
just like? What is that about? Is that something new?
No. I got it. Did it go away?
Yeah, I exited out, but it was asking me about like a favorite game, and then asked me. Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. That was new. That's not done that before. All right, I'm gonna put you guys here, and I'm gonna scoot this way.
He's
All
gonna
right,
read
guys.
it, Diamond.
Okay, I'm going to read it for you guys, all right? Rod and Christy, here is a USB with all the, so this, but it's not this exact one, but this is what they're talking about, okay? So they included 2 of these with this letter sent from Aaron and Allison at HBO to Rod and Christy. And the reason that I know this is because this was the one that I have inside mine, is because when we were sitting there and it wasn't working for us to print things out because we were trying to print everything they had out.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter told her, hey, so is that the USB thing? And she goes, yeah. And Sarah goes, can I just put it in my mom's thingy? And
yeah,
she's like, yeah, okay. So Sarah, boom, boom, doom. I held it in my hand, guys, the actual one of these. All right. So one of these went to Rod and Christy, and one of these, as you're seeing here in this letter, says, here is a USB with all of the medical files plus some additional records that we have since requested from the hospital. I included an additional identical USB stick for your attorney. The hospital still seems pretty evasive, and we have still not seen or received any records from her GP, Dr. Robert Steele. He said that he is the one that called the social services, but we have found no evidence to corroborate that statement. Okay, we are looking forward to seeing you next. Yeah, next, I spoke with Gypsy yesterday, and despite having a pretty nasty cold, she seemed in good spirits. We'll let you know if we hear more news on our end. Sending best, Aaron and Susan. Is it Susan? Aaron and Allison, sorry. And then it's P.S. USB should be totally compatible with your Windows drive. Let me know if you have any issues. Right? Okay?
Yeah.
So they have the medical records. They're saying that Dr. Steele wasn't cooperating. That is partially true and partially not true.
Right.
Okay, because he did cover his ass right there in covering and saying that he was the one who called, but it's not a he, it was a she. And we've already determined why that was happening, because the medical hospital system is where the date of birth was changing, not on any of the pharmacy records nor the records going to Medicaid. And I put a thing out and showed you guys that earlier. We're going to see with this though. Okay. So they're saying that they didn't get cooperation from Dr. Steele. Well, they obviously talked to him. Right. I did have to fight him. Thank you for That's my goal tonight. That's my little goal tonight, guys. That's so my goal. Hey, guys, I'm not going to let anyone up until after Mac and I get through what we want to get through. And then if we have time, we'll do a Q&A or something. But I'm trying to get out of here by like 10:30, and I know I'm going to, it's hard. So just bear with me, guys, because I got to get this through the whole way.
And we can always come back tomorrow anyways. You know, we could.
And then I'm going to post this to YouTube. So if you need to refresh
your heart cup, Jess. Thank you.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, guys. All right. So here we go. And then it says, this USB should be totally compatible with your Windows device. Let me know if you have any issues. Okay. So here's the thing, though. Ashley, as you saw moments ago, had the documentation of the entire scene of what Gypsy laid down with Aleah, right? It was one long diatribe of a paragraph,
I just want you to know I'm here, but my dog's coming out, so I'm going to mute until he is back in, okay?
Okay, that's fine. So what this is proving is not only did Mike Stanfield see this, he also saw the chromosome disorder in the medical records that he had, because they had Les Pachons. So, all right, they no, do they have Les? I don't think they have Les Pachons, but they had. Oh no, they had things that were telling them about it. Who is wanting up? Ren, no, I'm not letting anyone up, please, baby.
Yeah, later.
All right, because I get a little squirrel if I have too many people up here. Okay. Yes. Okay, Dr. Steele. So we're gonna stay. Let's stay with Dr. Steele for a moment, because I put out a lot about Dr. Steele, and Ashley, I am just I cannot thank you enough for catching the minor details that we're getting, from these things, and putting it together so beautifully, because it was you did a chef's kiss, man, chef's kiss. Okay, I am telling you, this document backs up everything that you said is true, and it shows, along with, which I'm still waiting to get to, because there is supposedly a email between Gypsy and her cousin, who is in the Petrie family, about making money. We've seen her say it to other people as well now through these emails, correct? I mean, these emails are shocking, absolutely shocking. Okay. And they explain so much, and then, but I do want you guys to understand something, okay? No offense to anyone. One of the problems with what's going on with how they're reading them is because they don't have the context of what was going on at the time. They don't know. They weren't there. They weren't going through the things. So they're trying to make guesstimates on something that they just don't have enough information about. Thankfully, we have all the screenshots from a lot of the different groups, so we can show you what was going on. We have private conversations that we were having, so you can kind of see more to the picture of it, because without the whole context, it's very, very hard to get exactly who is or is not doing what you appear to be doing. That, I don't know if I said that right. I don't think I said that right. Did I say that right?
You said it fine.
Okay, because I don't want to offend anyone. That's not what I want to do tonight.
No, you were fine.
Okay, so there's a lot of context there, and there's a lot of context that, not just me. Okay, I'm not trying to be like, oh, Fancy's good at everything. No. There's a thing that happened, though, is that a lot of the groups got shut down, and a lot of the groups got shut down because Christy Blanchard caused those things to happen in those groups. And then a lot of them shut down because they didn't want the drama in there either. And so a lot of information of what happened minute by minute from 2015 on, because what I'm telling you is Christy Blanchard was in a Facebook group from the moment she could be, okay? And her whole thing was, well, it's Munchausen by proxy.
Mm-hmm.
Who even knows what that word means before this? I want to ask. Seriously, did you know what that was before this whole thing?
I knew what Munchausen was, and then I could just, assume what Munchausen by proxy was, but I didn't know exactly what it was.
Right. Nurses and doctors, yeah, for sure. Psychologists, for sure. I knew what it was because, I'd done some psychology stuff at that point too. I'd taken classes when I was younger. And it was something that interested me before. So I did know a little bit about it, but I didn't know enough. Like, what to do? Yeah. Did I have to go through a learning lesson, about all of it? She didn't, Brandy. She didn't. No, I truly don't believe so either. Mm-hmm. That's my opinion. Yeah. The passing rate was 4% until now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And guess what? I mean, they love to say this
Munchausen, but it wasn't Dee Dee.
So,
in my opinion, allegedly.
Allegedly. So, in that vein, also.
That's good, Ren.
What was I saying about it?
About them saying it was Munchausen by proxy and how nobody even knew what that was beforehand. Yeah.
Much less what it really meant. Like, you just thought, oh my God, those are the women that make their kids really, really sick, right? Right. You that's all you know. It's surface level.
You know what? All I could relate it to was in the movie Sixth Sense.
Yes.
The little girl that was trying to show him what the mom was doing to her. That's what made me think of that.
Yeah.
That right there.
Yes.
That's what that is.
Yes.
That's what that is.
And she did. She had all the groups taken down. She did. And she tried to do that. And I have proof that she tried to do that. And she lied about what the warden said. Okay, about what the warden was saying and what she was telling me and Dawn Brown we needed to go do. And even we got into massive fights about this at the time. And I demanded to see what the warden said. Then I called and I spoke to the warden's, I don't know if I spoke to the warden or I spoke to the warden's secretary. And she gave me a whole nother story. This is in my conversations with Christy. And the only reason I've not dropped all of my conversations with Christy is because I do believe that there are things that should be private. I was never going to out what Gypsy outed. That is absolutely inappropriate. Yes. Do I know about some of that stuff?
I've known about that for a very long time.
I've known about it for a very long time. I did not ever want to say anything about it.
Not my business to tell that, right?
No. Yeah. No. Natasha went for that in the first place, and I was so offended by the whole thing of suggesting that they were, doot, like that, pineapples. And I thought that was absurd. And then I found out, yeah, okay, maybe that's true, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's just not anybody's business. And I thought it was, classless the first time this came out. And then to hear it coming out of Gypsy and Rod's mouth like this, Jesus, Joseph and Mary. Well, no, I don't feel bad for Christy. I don't. Christy knows what she married. He was once a cheater, always a cheater. And that's how the ladies and men down there.
He was kissing her in the parking lot on the night of their wedding. So how does it go? You lose them how you get them?
You lose them how you get them. It had happened the whole time. But let's stick with Dr. Steele, okay? Because I really want to make... I put out information about this already, so I want to connect this dot for you right here, okay? I am.
That's right, Mimi. You lose them how you get them.
That's exactly it. Okay, so now we've established that Aleah knew about the chromosome disorder. Yes, we've all established that, right? We've established that Christy, Rod, Gypsy, Mike Stanfield, Dee Dee, obviously, okay, and HBO all knew about the chromosome disorder. Okay, so that's what Seven things, 7 different people specifically. Well, there's 2 at HBO, so there's at least 8 people here.
Yeah.
8 people plus all the other people that work in the production that knows that chromosome disorder is in the messages that they're showing to make it look like she's just innocently talking with Aleah. But I'm going to tell you something about it. And it didn't dawn on me till I actually put all this together tonight.
I know. I was like, when you and I were talking, I'm like, why did it never dawn on me?
And she's showing Aleah saying that, right? I talked to Aleah. I've talked to her several times.
Hey, Ashley. She's here. Oh, no, she's new here.
No, that's not the right one.
Thought you were a different one. Sorry, but it's okay.
If Ashley Baby is in the chat, if she can come up, I will absolutely give her
the credit. She's done a great job, man.
Yeah. So if Ashley Baby gets here, let me know.
She really does a great job.
Girl, I'll tell you what.
Can we mod Mimi, please?
Yes, please. Hold on. Yes, I will mod. Add moderator. Confirm. Mimi, does it mod you now, baby? Guys, make sure you're tapping and sharing.
Cool.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Mimi.
All right, guys. So we're going to focus in on Dr. Steele for a minute. Okay.
Thanks, Diamond. You're awesome.
So Dr. Steele is Gypsy's primary care physician, right?
Mm-hmm.
From the day that she lands in Missouri.
Yep.
And the day she lands in Missouri, her good friend, Dr. Beckerman, who had moved there 1 year prior and was still her doctor of actual listing, still in Louisiana.
Yep.
And was seeing her and was on a leave of absence.
Yeah, we could mod Jess too.
Okay. Oh, where's Jess?
Right here.
Oh, this is my girl. I love my girl. I love you. We were right.
She had a sweet comment. She said, and you missed it because you were doing your thing, trying to get everything set up. But she had said, it's too bad these emails didn't come out when Christine was still around.
Yeah.
Man, that would have been, awesome. She's around. Believe me.
She is right up there.
She's around.
She is right
definitely around. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Yep.
For sure. Okay, so, and Mimi or Jess, if you would like to come up, I don't have a problem with that. You guys might be able to keep me more on track too.
Mm-hmm. But we're going over. It is
the connection of HBO.
Yeah, the messages that have been shown that have been redacted, omitted, buried things. Her whole deletion. They just left it out.
We've got quite a bit more. There's 34,000 tabs. Let me get it back up here.
All the while knowing she has this micro deletion, they all pushed the Munchausen by proxy.
Yeah, hold on. That's fine. Keep everybody going. That's great. All right. So I'm going to flip this one more time. This is amazing. This girl is incredible. I'm telling you, I was making a video to stitch with this and I was like, oh no. This is a whole thing. And I called Mac and she didn't call me back yet. And I was like, call me back. She calls me back and I'm like, oh my God. We have it. We have the connections. This is 100% them actively changing the narrative knowingly to acquire a plea deal, ensure that her co-defendant never ever was going to get out. Nope. And she is so sneaky in what she has done. I'm telling you this. I cannot believe. And I think there was someone else today that tipped off that somewhere in the emails they talk about how she made Nick hit her and bite her because it was like he had to do it to claim her. And instead, then she goes and tells the officers,
Messages.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Their messages are between Aleah and Gypsy.
Yeah, these are messages
and
between
Aleah was
Aleah and
the
Gypsy.
neighbor girl in Missouri.
The neighbor girl in Missouri, what'd you say?
That's who Aleah is, right?
She's across the street. There's also I want to make sure you guys have to understand. There's two different people, and I did see them get them confused today. So, Aleah is the young lady whose mother lived directly across the street. Okay, and that's Amy. Okay, and then down the street, the other, and so Aleah is her daughter. Aleah became an adult, moved out, got a boyfriend. She talks about in the whole conversation here. She plays out the whole thing. And I also want you to understand something. Not only in this message exchange that Ashley's going to talk about here. Okay. Not only that, hold on, I'll flip back around for a minute. I do want to give a little context now here. Not only is the micro deletion in this context, and it is 100% clear that it's not that they didn't get it, because if they had any of this, then they had this, because it looks like this. It doesn't look like bloop, bloop, bloop. No, it looks like wall of freaking text. Okay, and she's going to show that. All right, but also inside of there is all about the fact that it's Nick and her and all that. Interesting, considering that,
and then you put that together with her little email to her cousin saying we're gonna try to find a way to make some money off of this. I mean, what else do these freaking people need? Oh, we're not gonna read your emails. We don't need to. Yeah, because you can't defend what is right in your face.
Aleah lied, and she led him directly to Nick. Because Gypsy in this same email thread here talks all about Nicholas. And then Gypsy gets a message from someone. She's only got 3 numbers in the thing, right?
I get that.
She's only got 3 numbers, right? She's only got 3 numbers in her phone, right? And who did she say those 3 numbers belong to? Nick, her mom, and good old Danny Glidewell, which is really funny, David, that you threw him under the bus so quickly.
Matilda, that would be malingering, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Ashley here. But these messages, they tell all of this story, all in one thing. And then you watch how HBO purposefully presents this. And then we're going to talk about my document that I found. That I didn't realize I had it.
Hit us with it, sister.
All right, here we go. Let me turn her back around. I love her. I think she's amazing here, guys. And she's a no nonsense lady. She doesn't get wrapped up in anything. She's so incredibly smart.
Reports on what she finds. Yep, I like her.
She's super smart. All right, here we go.
Tap and share, please.
And make sure you go over and drop her name. So just go over and they tap and share on all of her stuff too, please.
Gypsy was not allowed.
This is Aleah talking.
She was allowed to have friends.
Allowed to have friends.
Hold on, let me rerun it back one more time. So this is Aleah talking in the documentary.
Gypsy was not allowed to date boys. She was allowed to have friends.
Allowed to have friends.
But boyfriends was completely out of the question. She immediately jumped into how they were planning on getting married and how they were going to get married in a gazebo in the snow.
I just want to point out that when Gypsy starts telling Aleah, her and Nick want to have a gazebo in the snow wedding, she starts talking about the names they're going to give their kids, Nick or Gabriella or something. Then it comes down here. Anyways, my health has been stable. They found out I have a chromosome deletion. That's what all my medical issues are. I'm a fighter. She goes on to tell all about how her mother is in terrible health. They freaking never show any of this.
Nope.
Don't show anything that goes against her narrative. She plays like she had no idea she had that chromosome deletion. And somehow it wasn't seen in her medical records by her damn attorney. Just conveniently didn't see the deletion but saw all the hundreds of pages and documents of some abuse. And it's just pretty crazy how the micro deletion gets buried until she can't deny it anymore. And then she's like,
because I couldn't shut my mouth.
That don't have no effects.
Okay, hold on. I wanted to stop and talk about that for a second. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's pause right there. Okay, let's pause for a second. Okay, so first of all, my girl Colleen is who identified it. Titania brought it to us a while back. And then we could never find the documentation to actually prove it. And Christy told me it was a lie. And at the time, I had no reason not to believe her. Last year, I had reason not to believe her. So I went looking and I talked to Mike Weber and all of that. And you know the story and you guys have heard it a million times. And Colleen found this, okay? Colleen finds this microdeletion and she's like, son of a bitch, Fancy, no, this is true. Oh my God, it explains everything. And I said everything. And she goes, everything. And we still don't have this. We do not have this. Because I want you guys to understand something about the Facebook messages specifically. Okay? They told us that the Facebook messages could not be recovered. That's what they said. They told the court they could not recover them. In Nick's appeal in 2022, they magically appeared. What, sweetheart? No, it's probably in the laundry area. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, they magically, what did I say, disappear? Yeah, I said disappear, right?
Yeah.
Right, they magically disappear, right? So these messages all of a sudden pop up in 2022, and guess what they do? Do they re-examine this? Do they do anything? Do they give Nick a fair trial? No, none of it. Okay, none of it. They just tell them that the SD card's not relevant. And hey, by the way, Dan Glidewell was on the stand, but we're not going to let anybody know. And we're going to seal the actual court and everything. And only pool camera can have it. And they're not allowed to release any of it. Wow.
Dude.
Tell me it wasn't a setup without telling me it wasn't a setup. I mean. Tap, please.
I mean, this is what I say. When I fight for justice for Nick, it's about having a fair trial, dude. They screwed, blued, and tattooed that kid. They really did. They first it's her, and then it's them. You know what I mean? Like, he was failed his whole life. You want to talk about somebody that was failed their whole life? That's Nick.
100%. But okay.
When I say justice for him, I mean a fair trial. I don't mean he needs to be out. But, come on now. How can you listen to all this and still say that justice was done? It was absolutely not done. No. Right. They both.
There are people fighting for Nick, Heidi. There are people fighting for Nick. If you, I'm not answering things like that tonight. Okay. They are people that are fighting for Nick that can represent
him. Yeah.
That is Naomi. That's Naomi right now.
Yeah.
She's got all of that going. And Jen and Naomi and Mimi and all of them, they have the website that we're providing some of the information for on there that they have started, which is Justice for DD and Nick. And I want to address for a second before I go back and we'll talk about this. I do want to address, this is the thing, okay? Fair is fair and right is right and wrong is wrong. That's the end of this, okay? In all of this, all we ever wanted was the truth. Everybody, that's all we wanted was the truth. No, I'm not taking anybody else right now.
No,
that's all we wanted was the truth. That's all we wanted was the truth. That's it. We never wanted anything else, okay? And you can be justice for Nick and justice for Dee Dee in the same breath, okay? And I know that the Petrie family has made their statements on this. Well, here's my statement on it. There is reasonable doubt all over this mofo, okay? There is reason to believe all he did was go in and jab a corpse. That could have happened, okay? All the way to she coerced him and told him that, if he didn't do this, she was going to do something to him. It's all laid out. It's all laid out.
Hey, bad angel.
So the bad person in all of this is Gypsy. It is not Nicholas.
Dude.
Nicholas thought he was saving a person that was being abused. Do I think he acted properly? No, but he
truly thought he was saving her.
He thought he was saving her.
While we're on the subject of Nick, okay, I was telling you this earlier, and I don't know if you caught what I said, okay?
Okay.
But just when you think Little Miss Demon Gyp shit can't say anything more disgusting, she goes ahead and she impresses me yet again. Okay?
Yeah.
And there's an email where she's talking about Nick's mom, and she's talking about how she OD'd and passed away around the time of a year. It was a year from the incident, right? Okay.
Oh, Ashley did one on that too, I think. I think
murder.
Ashley did one on that too. Yeah.
Get ready. She said that was karma.
Yeah. This woman is not okay.
She said that was karma. That was karma for his mother. Are you shitting me with this?
Yeah.
Is there anything that won't come out of your shithole? Like, seriously?
Okay, don't get us shut down.
Sorry, but damn.
No, so that's what we mean.
Is there anything that won't come out of her mouth?
That's what we mean when we mean that there's justice for Dee Dee and justice for Nick. Okay, justice for Dee Dee is clearing Dee Dee's name. Dee Dee did not deserve any of this.
Nope, she does not have Munchausen by proxy, and until that's done, I'm not going to stop.
And there's actually not a whole lot of evidence of anything, a whole lot of anything else, to be honest with you. Now that we know that the Medicaid and the pharmacy records are all dated with the correct birth date, now that we know that Gypsy herself was changing birth dates, now that we know, I mean, there's just so much that you
Thank you for your gifts. Thank you.
buried it. You buried it, and it's evident you buried it. So let me get through this, and let me get through the next thing, and then we'll have some questions about more stuff, because I do want to talk about specific things.
That hit me today. I heard that today, and I was like, are you kidding me, man?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. There's nothing, just like, what did Christy need to say something about Dee Dee being on her knees for?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
What?
I'm like,
Can you get any,
was worse than
can
what
you
she
get
said about
any
Dee.
more
Are you kidding me? You're going to
classless?
say that, man?
Like, oh. But I mean, she did befriend the person that called her stepdaughter
Love you, girl.
R-word
Big
possum
success.
by day and a hitman WHORE by night. And now they're bestie friends, and she's going to go meet the baby.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I feel like we're in a simulation right now, girl.
Dude, it's so weird. All right.
I'm not even kidding.
Okay, let me get here. I'm sorry. Squirrel. I told you guys I squirrel a lot. All right, here we go. This is Ashley. I hope you guys can hear. I'm trying to get you as close as you can hear, but she reads it all, so it's not important to read it all. What we're looking at here is the way the sentencing is put here. Do you see? There's no breaks.
Ashley, appreciate you, girl.
Okay, there's no breaks here. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Bad Angel. Thank you. All right, there's no breaks here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go back. I want to go play it one more time for you guys, and I'll break it down as we go this time. How about that? All right, here we go.
Interest.
Aleah talking. Look how she's stacked it
She was
here.
not allowed to date boys. She was allowed to have friends.
Allowed to have friends.
But boyfriends was completely out of the question. She immediately jumped into how they were planning on getting married and how they were going to get married in a gazebo in the snow.
I just want to point out that when Gypsy starts telling Aleah, her and Nick want to have a gazebo in the snow wedding, she starts talking about the names they're going to give their kids, Nick or Gabriella or something. Then it comes down here. Anyways, my health has been stable. They found out I have a chromosome deletion. That's what all my medical issues are. I'm a fighter. She goes on to tell all about how her mother is in terrible health. They freaking never show any of this.
Nope.
Don't show anything that goes against her narrative. She plays like she had no idea she had that chromosome deletion. And somehow it wasn't seen in her medical records by her damn attorney. Just conveniently didn't see the deletion but saw all the hundreds of pages and documents of abuse. And it's just pretty crazy how the micro deletion gets buried until she can't deny it anymore. And then she's like, oh yeah, I'm one of the 75% that don't have no effect.
Okay. Hold on. Please stop. Stop. Oh my God, stop. It won't stop. It literally will not. Oh my God, I'm clicking it. It will not stop. Oh my God, shut up. Oh Lord of mercy. Stop it. Oh, for crying out loud. Please don't replay right now. Oh my God. Oh, for Christ's sake.
Get a hold of yourself, woman.
No, stop it. Stop.
She was not
Why
allowed
won't
to
you
date boys. She was allowed to have friends.
Allowed to have friends.
Okay, please stop. There. Holy freaking cannoli. Lord of mercy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that
guys.
angel. I saw that. It keeps showing up on my, when I go to Hulu, it keeps showing up right on my page. Gypsy's Revenge, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
I
one.
was down there in Louisiana with them when Gypsy's Revenge was out there.
Yeah, right when
One
they
day
were
that
there.
I was with the Petries, they were with the Blanchards, and then the other day that I was with the Blanchards, they were with the, or I was with the Petries, they were the Blanchards, and then Blanchards, and I went to the Petries. Yeah. Okay, so that part right there was very important that Ashley Baby was saying. Okay, that's extremely important, because that whole thing about the 75% of people that's not a study. Okay, there is no study that's ever made that statistic at all. Okay, it does not exist. The only thing that it talks about is that 75% of people that have it do show some amount of symptoms.
Right.
And a lot of them have mental health issues.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say last year about being predisposition for all of it? Just like I told you, Gypsy lied about it all. Gypsy lied about the whole damn thing. Told you so.
The whole thing.
Okay, so.
And she's not the only fucking one.
So there, and I'm the reason why she couldn't deny about the chromosome disorder, because my girl Colleen over there, she wicked smart.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, I was telling Fancy earlier, she is the epitome of one voice can make a difference.
Yeah, Kendall said it. Kendall said it. What did you say?
People can say what they want. They may not like your delivery. They may not like you. I really don't give a crap.
Oh.
But that being said, you're a warrior, man. You did not stop. You did not stop.
And what did Kendall say, Mac? What did she say?
Don't remember. She said a lot.
No.
She said a lot.
Oh, it affected who? The whole world.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I did.
Thanks for supporting us, everybody. Like, for real. You're supporting everything.
You guys are so amazing. I love you guys.
Like, seriously, because of your support and getting it out there and getting it to other creators and other creators getting it out there, like, honest to God, it just, and there is bigger creators that are talking about it. Like I said, our goal is to get it to mainstream.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys one more time this thing, which is the next piece of evidence in this, and we're going to talk about this evidence along with, please keep this in mind. So you know what their actual things looked like. You see what they did. They manipulated it to look like it was different conversations.
They admitted like so much. Yeah.
And they had, and there's no way that they got that part and this part didn't come along with that part when it looks like this.
Yeah.
Are you getting what I'm picking up when I'm laying down? You know? Yeah. Okay. So then here is the clincher. And I told you earlier about how we got all this information. And I'll be honest with you, I totally forgot I had it for a while. Like, I didn't even know what I had in the HBO file because there was so much. And it was so long ago. I hadn't had it in a long time.
And that's the thing, too, is like right when we get onto something else, and then it
comes out. Oh, no.
Distraction.
Okay. I'm sorry. It won't let me make myself any smaller.
There you go.
It won't let me make myself smaller.
You gotta pop your little head down.
Here?
7 up.
Okay. So you can see the main gist of this. This is a letter from HBO to Gypsy, or to Rod and Christy, talking about Dr. Steele and a nice little thing called a flash drive, correct? Or USB drive. You guys see that, right? All right, there's all that. You can't read it there. I'll read it for you one more time because this is a clincher between how they presented the chromosome disorder and framed Nicholas the way they did in one foul swoop. So let me go back to this. Okay. Let me grab okay. So I'm going to read it to you one more time, guys. Dear Christy, or dear Ron and Christy, here is again, I'm going to visualize. This is not the right one. but I have held the right one, and my daughter has put the right one into my computer where Christy gave it to her to do. I'm not going to go through the whole story again. This will be on YouTube for a replay. Okay, so Rod and Christy, here is a USB, okay, with all the medical records. Now, on this one, I have all the records from the Susan Cox Powell Schmurder up in, is it Utah, Oregon? One of the ones up there. I always remember. Yeah, but that's how they were sending them out. We had to send them a drive, and then we had to send, and they sent us everything back on these because they had so much. So same thing like this, okay? So they sent them a USB drive, so like that, okay? With all the medical records. So they had medical records, and that I did have those. I knew I had some medical records, but it was very sparse of what I was seeing.
Thanks, Diamond.
And I never got anything from Louisiana until after I got Dr. Steele. And it's very important for you to understand this, okay? So I was helping them get them. Titania was working with them. My nurses were working with them to get the records. And I had what HBO had given them, for sure. And in that, I did have the BB incident and didn't know what it was because we thought that was real.
Right.
So, okay. So they're talking about the USB here, and it's talking about the medical records. So they had gotten medical records. They said records that we have since requested from the hospital included an additional and identical USB stick for your attorney. The hospital still seems pretty evasive. Yeah, as we have still not seen or received any records from her GP, Dr. Robert Steele. He said that he is the one that called social services, but we have found no evidence to corroborate the statement, and it wasn't him. Okay, we are looking forward to seeing you next. I spoke with Gypsy yesterday, and despite having a pretty nasty cold, she seemed in good spirits. We'll let you know if we hear more news on our end. Sending best, Aaron and Allison. P.S. USB should be totally compatible with your Windows device. Let me know if you have any issues. So we've got HBO with these messages between him and Aleah, or Gypsy and Aleah, admitting to the chromosome disorder. And then, Mac, what were we saying earlier about Aleah not saying? Wasn't that weird?
Yeah. Why wouldn't she mention that to anybody?
Well, the thing is it's really funny. David and Kim Blanchard said it, the chromosome disorder, on the news. I just thought about that.
Say that again.
David and Kim Blanchard said that Dee Dee told him about the chromosome disorder on the news, or told them about the chromosome disorder, and they said it on the news. They all knew about the chromosome disorder, and it was real. It was bona fide real, and not only is it real, she freaking talks about the whole damn thing of what it is.
Oh my God.
So let's go down. We're going to go down one adventure tonight because it's getting late and I want to go. Okay, so we're going to go down one road because I've already put out information about this. I will continue this conversation. Yes. Yes. Okay, there's a lot about the whole city of Springfield, specifically the area that they lived in. Okay. So I'm going to go with the main thing that I've been putting out information about that I can direct you back to so you guys can go look for yourselves, and we'll talk to you tomorrow or later or whatever. Okay. So this is talking about records from Dr. Robert Steele. And let's see, do I have them right here? No, they're here. Let me see. And these are important too. This is going to paint a really clear picture. Just a moment. I'm just going to show you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
let me show you. Okay.
They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us.
Okay. We've all talked about this.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. If you want to find out about this, more about this, if you don't know about this, I've done tons of little things for you guys. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In here, what's very important in here
Thanks, Sparky.
is, let's see, let me
Thanks,
see if I can find the exact one I'm looking for.
You too, Wendy.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate it, guys.
Yeah.
I truly, truly do.
Got a lot of good support in here tonight. Thanks, Diamond. Appreciate you. Thank you. I'm not sure if I've ever gotten one of those.
What'd you say?
The gift that she sent. I don't know if I've ever gotten one of those.
Oh, are they sending pretty gifts?
Yeah, I got the
Okay, I'm looking for something really specific. I'm sorry, guys.
one.
Well, that's part of it, so maybe it's right here somewhere.
Oh, look at that one. So cute. You got a teddy bear. You're fine, Kristen. Just you being here supporting is appreciated, really.
Okay. So, my friends.
You'll figure it out. It took me a minute. Trust me, it took me a minute.
Okay. Okay, so my friends, let's start with the things like this and these little thingamajiggers, and I'll put these little guys right here, and we'll talk about them in a second. Okay, so this is what we're going to cover tonight, just Dr. Steele, and how this man has lied on international television and all of that shit. Okay, because I can play it right now if I didn't think they'd shut me down.
Right.
Who's down here to talk? I don't want to know if it's Mimi. Oh, it's Sparky. You want to let her up?
I don't mind.
I'm gonna invite up Suze too, because I think she's gonna be interested in a lot of this.
Yeah.
Okay, so these specifically here, these little things right here, these all came from this book.
Mm-hmm.
This hey Suze, does this look like Dee's writing?
Yes, go tell Ramsey to fix you some snacks.
What?
No, I'm talking. Bishop, go. He wants a snack.
Oh.
What did you ask?
If
Does
that
this
looks
look like Dee's writing?
I don't. I haven't seen it in a really long time.
Would she be fanciful like that, or would Gypsy be more likely to be fanciful like that, do you think?
Sometimes Dee Dee would write fancy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, according to Christy, this came from their house, and it was meticulously kept by Dee Dee Blanchard. Okay. And one thing that's very important to note on the very first page here. Oh, see, I did come prepared. Let me show you. This very first page here. Let's see here. I'll get it up there. I don't want it to be blurry. Let me see if I can get to where it is. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
What's that date, friends?
7.
Can you read it?
Mm-hmm. Hang on, I gotta do my...
7/27/1991. That's
Yes,
every
plus it's
single
backwards.
one of them in here.
1991. Yep.
From 2010 on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then there's some from the hospital too. So the next part of this exhibit is I want you to understand now. See, this is from them. They had the same birth date the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So who is the doctor here prescribing? Can you see it?
I can't, but it's backwards and
Right here. It's right here. That says Dr. Robert Steele. Okay?
Steele.
This is Robert Steele. Dr. Robert Steele. And Dr. Robert Steele has made claims not only to HBO, right? Like, wink, wink.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That he didn't know that she was seeing all those specialists, right? Isn't that the newest tale that he told? He had records all in front of him. I'm putting that together for a visual, but there's already visuals out here for you to make this much more clear to you in little tiny letters.
Right.
Here, can you look at how deep that is?
Wow.
Oh, my word.
Do you know what these are?
Prescriptions?
No. These are all letters to Dr. Steele from all the different people he didn't say. He never said that he was talking. That he said he was never talking to.
Uh-huh.
So, first one on top, you might recognize. Oh, this one's a good one. It's from Dr. Le Pichon. Do you know who Dr. Le Pichon is? Well, Dr. Le Pichon is who found the chromosome disorder, my friends. Okay. And this is a letter from Dr. Le Pichon talking about what they want to do and how they feel and all this stuff. And this is dated 2012.
Does he give them a like a routine? I can't think of the word I'm going to say. But you know what I mean? Like, to move forward with what she has, like,
Yeah, there was things that they were noting. Yeah, okay. So this is interesting, okay, because this person has now identified the actual chromosome disorder according to when this one is. And I believe this is when this one is. Okay, so they're talking about the fact that she's got all these other things that they've been looking for. They had planned on this. And so this is when they are telling him again about the fact that, hey, dude, she's got a very complicated past, and that they can't get the records from Louisiana. Now, Mike Stanfield, in the FOIA request, my friends, lied in court and said that Dee Dee put a hold on those records and they couldn't get them. That's really funny, Mike, because Patty didn't say that. That's not what Patty said. And oh, by the way, that's a lie. There was no hold. Never was. Nope, not at all. I found that out by doing more work. Well, then I guess you. So,
yeah.
I've already met you once in a. I don't think you're much of a anything. So
That doesn't make any sense that she could put a hold on it with Gypsy being an adult, that she could release them herself.
He also lied to the court and told him that the 8 different POVs that that Dee Dee had on her was to prove that she was incompetent and that she had complete guardianship over her. No, those 8 were for Gypsy to grant the stupid shit to the people she wanted to grant it to, and she was the one putting the changing birth dates on. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. The birth dates going to Medicaid and going to the pharmacy, they had the right date on them all the fucking time, every time.
Oh, yeah.
There's no Medicaid or
anything that would have had to have gone through the government is going to be correct.
Right. I thought that it might have been able to slip, but no. Once I started noticing this, this is where, okay, this is the hospital system. This is a billing
OG, good to see you.
system. Okay? These two things are not like the other. Okay? This one is a pharmacy. And a pharmacy has to send in every single one of these to Medicaid, exactly as they are here. And they all say 1991. Okay? So that means that if there was anything from the doctor that didn't coincide with this, the authorization would have gotten kicked back. They had the correct birth date in the systems where the billing was being done. Not inside the systems of the hospital.
Right.
The hospital is who launched the fraud investigation, which is really interesting, Dr. Steele. Can we talk about that a little longer? Because in 2005, you did get her medical records. So why could you not just give them to Dr. Le Pichon? Why did Dr. Le Pichon still think you didn't have her records? I mean, they're telling you, hey, I can't get her records. And you're saying, oh, yeah, no. Okay, well, too bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is all letters to this man. That's from Le Pichon. Okay. Wow. Next one is mild cognitive impairment. Let's see which one this is. This is, let's see, what are they seeing her for? Oh, I don't know which one that one's for. But okay, so this is another from their this is an electrocardiogram to him. We took a lung function test to him.
Mm-hmm.
But he never saw these guys. He didn't know about any of these.
Interesting.
These many. And that's just from 2010 on.
Wow.
But he didn't know. But you know what's really funny about that? Hey, Dr. Beckerman, can we talk about all the CPAP machines and the eBay account?
Right?
You know,
yeah, she was selling her stuff on eBay, man. Getting
big trouble for that.
And then selling it.
No shit. You can get big trouble for that. Yeah, exactly, Sparky.
Yeah.
Like Jesus, Joseph, and Mary. Okay, so staying with Dr. Steele. All right. I put out this information so you guys got it in little bits, so it makes much more sense. Selling her equipment. Mm-hmm. Specifically, I believe.
Yeah.
They broke a lot and got lost an awful lot. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. And once Le Pichon identified this, first of all, she didn't even want to come back to get the results. She was like, no, thank you. My daughter's stable. We're doing great. Last time we saw you was like 2 years ago. We're good. We're fabulous. We just don't even really care. Then all of a sudden, she's got to take her back. She takes her back. Probably because she's screaming, I can't walk again. And this doctor did the right freaking thing. I'm sorry. Like, 4 years, 3 years from the time that they actually discovered the fucking thing. God, what?
Yeah.
But Dee Dee had a time machine and she could go back and she made a plan for a non-existent chromosome disorder at the time. Dr. Steele, you got some real big questions here.
Yeah.
I want to know, and I'm going to start digging, and I'm going to ask the board. Because,
Hey, Fancy, can I ask a question?
Yeah, baby.
We were all curious about the motorized wheelchair with all the special stuff. Now, I've got a stepdaughter that's spina bifida, and she's got that, and we had Blue Cross Blue Shield. And they paid 100%, but we got the EOB. It was $30,000. How did Gypsy Rose get one of those, and Medicaid pay for it?
Because it was medically necessary.
Yeah, Medicaid probably paid for it.
No, it was medically necessary, babe.
Because of her legs, she had the.
Yeah, she has actual real problems. Dee Dee wasn't lying.
Yep.
She's a sick kid who just didn't want to be sick, and her mom knew exactly how sick she was.
Well, I mean, I think she used it.
Yeah.
When it benefited her, I think, the malingering part.
It makes sense
it's
to me.
very mind-blowing when you figure it out, what she actually did to Dee Dee, and what she's still doing to Dee Dee. It really is mind-blowing that you can do this to your mom.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. I see what you're saying, but I just thought of something even deeper than this, okay? So the thing is that if she were with a Munchausen mom, a real true Munchausen mom, okay, there would be no pattern of a schedule to this. There would be no time period where the child is fine and thriving there'd be no that time. But what I'm thinking about is all the times that the doctors say, well, she didn't even come back. Like the one from Le Pichon, the first one on the top. Listen, it says, let's see. I last saw her in our clinic. So this is dated in 2012. So this is after he's found the thing. Okay, so 8/8/2012. Okay. It was with pleasure that I see Gypsy in her pediatric neurology clinic today. I last saw her in her clinic on September 1st of 2009. At that time, my impression was a 14-year-old, and that's how they introduced her to him, with a epilepsy of unknown etiology, history of a syrinx, and this is true, at C7 and C8, and flaccid dysplasia. All true. Does she have muscular dystrophy? No. She has some sort of muscular problem of unknown etiology, and I'll find it later and I'll give you the actual real term. Okay, right. But so she's been previously cared for in Louisiana, and apparently
she had like a muscle weakness.
Right, and there's more to it than that. There's a lot.
Right.
To it. Okay? Right. I think it is this. I think part of it is this one thing here, but I always get confused. I'll have to look at it through it more thorough. Okay, so unfortunately, none of this work was available for my review. At the time, I had planned on asking the mother to obtain all the medical records from Louisiana before proceeding further with any further workup. Unfortunately, we were not able to get any of those records. He's telling this to Dr. Still, who has the freaking records. Okay. And in addition, at that time, I had wanted to see Gypsy back in neurology clinic in 3 months. However, she was lost to follow-up for multiple social reasons until now. Okay, so she was last seen in this doctor's freaking thing, her neurologist, in 2009. There was no other neurologist seeing her. Are you guys picking up what I'm laying down?
Yeah.
She wasn't taking her to other freaking doctors.
You weren't hopping. No.
This was her doctor. Her doctors were Dr. Steele, Dr. Beckerman, and Leigh Pashon, who found the thing. And what does Dee Dee say? What does he say Dee Dee says? Let's see. Let me see if this the one.
She's trying to figure out what was wrong with her little demon spawn. Seriously.
Okay, here we go.
Trying to figure out what is going on with her.
Okay. In the past, I have been interested in working her up for her disorder. However, we were not able to obtain the records from Louisiana, and the mother has had considerable difficulty in getting to Kansas City. Okay? At this time, the mother does not seem terribly interested in aggressively pursuing a diagnosis. She is happy with the fact that Gypsy remains stable.
Well, there you go.
Her diagnosis, and now she knows what's wrong with the kid. Did they ever do a treatment plan, possibly?
Oh yeah, they recommended genetic testing and all that, and they'd already identified that Dee didn't have it. Yeah,
I know.
This is why. Okay, like this girl, this woman, this thing, demon. I don't freaking know what this woman is.
I can't.
I can't even. But this is just
evilness, man.
What this proves. Okay, so to sum it up for this first part, this proves that Dr. Steele. Okay, one, they were having a hard time getting him from Dr. Steele. I had a hard time getting him from Dr. Steele. I had to tell Dr. Steele that he absolutely positively could not keep them from Gypsy Rose Blanchard because it is her right to have her own records. I don't give a shit what he says. And I said, so you either have to release them to her or you have to release them to Christy with the thing, but you have to at least give her medical records. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And so Christy gets them in. I think Christy did not look through them because she knew was in here. And I think that she did not realize that there was the fax from the actual first time that he ever saw her from the emergency room where he requested the entire file and got that 204 pages of medical history where he found out everything. He knew everything.
I just can't.
Why didn't he want to release
that the people around her are in?
Yeah,
I just can't. I don't understand it. I mean, because it's like,
yeah,
she keeps handing it to you, and you're just like deflecting it. Deflecting it. Like, how long are you going to deflect it?
But it also proves. I mean, it proves that HBO was in contact with Dr. Steele. It proves that he lied about who did or didn't report whatever. It means that he waited 2 years from getting the Flasterstein, who tells him that oh, there could be a possibility of Munchausen by proxy before he calls it in, not as a Munchausen by proxy case, but as a kidnapping case. That's weird.
Yeah.
Weird. And then he says that he told Dee Dee and Gypsy. No. Sir, take several seats. Better yet, can you step up to the witness stand? We have some questions.
Appreciate you, Mega.
You know, we've got Mike Stanfield now in the mix. We know that. Gypsy. HBO, so that's Aaron. And Aaron was at her baby shower, along with Mike. Along with Mike, her new manager.
Little money-making, evil, lying little...
You see her fleecing men for money. What more do you need at this point? They knew from the day one, the second that Dee Dee's body was found cold.
The way she has treated Ryan, the messages that she even posted on Facebook about her mother, pretending to be
this all ties it in. I mean, it's one big thing. It's it. This is the end. HBO colluded with them knowingly to tell a false narrative.
And they were showing parts of HBO's. Weren't they showing part of that during his trial? During his trial,
there were 5 different. Five.
Why can't mainstream media? Why can't somebody big get a hold of this? Like, honestly, it's so in your face. It's so apparent.
Oh yeah, I forgot Beckerman changes his name. Good old Beckerman in Florida changes his
Emma.
name.
Yeah, she's talking to TMZ while she's in prison. I mean,
well, yeah, you know, and it's funny because wasn't there a story that we heard back in the day about how Gypsy and Dee Dee were going to start over again, and you know, Florida, where good old Beckerman Gardner. Oh, I'm sorry, Beckerman. Were
that part, Tiffany. That part too.
But. It's not just a false narrative. It is a smear on a murder victim. And it is a framing of a mentally challenged man.
I've honestly never seen anything like it in my life.
No.
Never. I mean, you know, I watched, and if anybody here gets Amazon Prime, there is an actual show on Munchausen mothers, and I watched it, and it is a little difficult because they do show some things. I mean, they blur it, but it's so evident. And the really interesting thing for me was that the kids that they interviewed that were the victims of it were actually very forgiving of their parent and realized how sick they were. And there's one of the girls, I can't think of her name, but she actually, I wouldn't mind getting a hold of her, and I wouldn't mind, actually talking to her. But it's a really good show to watch. And when you see what really happens and the long process it even takes to diagnose somebody with that is just, I mean,
it's outrageous. That one document and one lie.
Yes, we get a
trash, man. These people are trash. They're trash.
I love you all. I'm going to go hang out with the hubs before he gets way too mad. I will be back tomorrow to talk more about what the significance of this is. But it's really beginning to connect that this was orchestrated.
Yep.
This was not a story. This was not the truth. This was a story that they crafted, scripted, and sold
HMW.
and profited from. And that's it.
Yep. I mean, a lot of us in this chat were truly ABUSED. You know what I mean? And that's why it pisses a lot of us off because, honestly,
Oh yeah. Don't worry. I come with receipts. Don't worry.
Yeah, we do.
I will be putting stuff out on community pages. I'll put some on Patreon that's free and not free. Hey, about that. I don't give a shit what you think about it. And then we'll be back tomorrow probably to talk during the day because I'm home tomorrow.
What'd you say? Oh, you threw that in. I don't give a shit what you think about it.
Nope, I don't. And still not talking to several people.
But I'm so glad everybody was here. This was a great live.
Yeah.
The chat was good, and
Just
thanks for coming up on panel.
the thing that I
for
just,
having me.
Yeah, for sure.
Same here.
the writing's on the wall. That's it. And they're too arrogant, a friend of mine said, to even realize what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she enjoys her trip.
She really thinks she's too smart for everything.
Baby, you ain't smart.
But she thinks she is.
No, babe.
This is what our goal is, and everybody
were
here,
smart-
if you're supporting us,
If you were smart, there was a lot of things you could have done better. I can tell you that. I mean, you could have hopped off a bus or thrown a cell phone away or,
could have left.
not mailed a nigh.
Could have left.
You could have left. You were, well, wait a minute. I thought your mama threw you out. Oh, wait, no. You had to go back to get something, or you were with her painting the nails in
She left
the
the
bedroom?
knife in her back, probably. I'm
I mean,
sure.
which clue version are we playing with? Does this one have a conservatory in or not? Like,
Could have saved her. Her pimp juice, you know?
right? She just could have saved her.
Yeah.
Pimp juice.
Yeah.
I can't make this up.
Use a GANGSD. Use a PIMB.
Oh, thank you guys. We hit 100,000. We hit 100,000. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you.
100,000. Did you see that? Nice.
Love you.
Appreciate all you guys. Thank you.
Yep. So we'll be back tomorrow for some more, and I will put this up on YouTube so you guys get it. And I'm really excited about connecting these dots for you, because the timeline of everything is starting to just fall into place. The emails are a very nice added bonus to all of that.
Sure did.
But man, oh man, oh man, is it a coming?
Where you been, Chip? Where you
It's a
been,
coming.
girl? Where you been?
How are your Temu extensions holding up in the water down there in Florida?
Aunt, she is so committed
She's
to
committed.
those things.
She's committed. All right. It's 11 o'clock. I love you all. Have
Good night,
later.
ladies.
Have a good one. The good life. Serving up true crime. One dish at a time. Bye,
Bye, guys.
guys. Bye.
Bye. Love y'all.